But first, we turn to an overnight tragedy in Des Moines' Easter Lake neighborhood after fire crews responded to a home in the 6700 block of Three Lakes Parkway shortly after 3 a.m.
He's on scene stating that the house is fully engulfed and there's people yelling and screaming from inside the structure.
Medic 10 has arrived. We have heavy fire on the east side. It's going to be a working fire, single-story residence. It appears everybody's out.
Sadly, that wasn't the case. 3 people didn't make it out. WHO 13's Zach Fisher is live along Three Lakes Parkway. We're learning more about the victims and the possible cause. Zach?
Lindsay, I had the opportunity to talk with a family here just over the noon hour, so several hours ago, and in chatting with them, it became clear to me of how much of a scramble it was this morning inside the home as the flames were reported to start just after 3, but the family tells me they weren't really aware that the house was on fire, and shortly before 4 a.m. when neighbors were knocking on the door urging them to get out. So what you're about to hear is the daughter of the father who is the property owner, the homeowner, translating for him specifically what had all went down as the neighbors were trying to get him out of the house.
So when he was growing up, he woke up the mother first, the one that died. He woke her up first. So he was crawling up the stairs, coming to wake us up, along with my mother, who also came out with him. Once we were running off the home, and we don't know how my mother went back. We don't know what she went to look for. She went back without us having noticed, and that's how she died.
So you just heard it right there. It was articulated right at the end. It's SB's mother. It's Yatamu's wife. He says that his wife came out at first with the family, everyone that was inside the home that was able to get out, and then they couldn't find her, realizing that she had been lost in the fire. You're going to hear an update from the Des Moines Police Department here on the investigation as you're seeing video from the damage today. And early this morning, neighbors sharing the stories with me, whether it was helping first responders, giving them water, blankets for the victims. One neighbor shares that he woke up to body bags.
When you visibly see people being brought out of the house, and obviously they're in body bags, and you can't see them, but you know. And yeah, it goes to you. Yeah. So you just have to pray and just hope for the family.
It looks to be that it burned really quickly, and it looks like there was a handmade structure out back that may have been part of that initial fire. So those are where they're focusing their efforts right now. They're just going to follow the evidence where they takes them.
Now, here are the 3 names of the victims of the fatal house fire. This is Yatamu's wife, a 70-year-old mother, grandmother, the daughter-in-law of Yatamu, who was pregnant, 18 years old, and Yatamu's niece, a 3-year-old. And you heard Sergeant Paul Parizek say it looked like a man-made structure. That's what we're looking at right here. Told that there was a chicken coop underneath this patio right here, but there's not an official cause of determination of what may have caused the fire. There was another individual, a 4th one, taken to the hospital. I'm told that is just procedural. That individual's in stable condition. Now, Yatamu is a pastor at the Holy Spirit Unity Church here in Des Moines. There's a GoFundMe available right now on our website. You can find it on the story, WHO13.com. They were borrowing clothes from members of the congregation and neighbors, saying that they're going to need help to be able to get back up on their feet. I mentioned too that update from Des Moines Police and Fire. We're going to learn more in the next couple of days, but Lindsay, as you can just imagine, it's tragic and an extremely difficult morning for the neighbors, but especially the families here dealing with the loss of life.
Absolutely, Zach. Thanks so much for that report.